I'm telling you right now, because I'm not Brad Lea, but I'm in a position where I got a hell of a lot more money than I've ever had, and I don't need to close that deal to get that mortgage paid. And I'm not saying that you do, I'm just saying the difference in the dynamic. Whereas if I get somebody on the phone now, or I go down to close the car deal or whatever it is, I really, it's not that I couldn't give a shit less if I close the deal. It's that I don't need to. I truly don't need to. For once in my life, I don't have to close that deal. So when I talk to this person, I can be conversational. I can sit down, I can have a conversation the same way that you want your boat salesman to just have a conversation with you. No one walks away from—
boat salesmen do, because they are making money and they ain't needing it.
And it's because you're absolutely right, because
you need the money, your energy is different.
They call it commission breath, bro. Nobody that needs the money is ever going to sell as effectively as someone who doesn't need the money, unless they totally buy in, unless they watch every ecosystem, every terrain, every landscape, and say, man, the most successful people that I see, the ones that close every deal, are the guys at the top of the food chain. And the one thing they all have in common is they don't need the money. And the other thing they all have in common is they sell so conversationally. Brad can look at a multi-millionaire and say, hey man, don't be just spend the money, bro. I don't feel like I could say, yes, you could. If you exuded that level of confidence, you could. Now, the same verbiage? No, because you're not Brad Lea. But like, listen, Mr. Hammerschmidt, I don't know, it's just kind of one of those crap or get off the pot scenarios. I mean, there's a line of people looking to buy this system. I mean, it works, sir. You know, what is it that you need to hear from me to make you confident that $30,000 needs to get spent right now, or you're not getting to the next step? Well, okay.
Or you'll spend more to get there.
100%. But that level of—
Allow me to apologize for making any other, statement other than, I somehow confused you, because like, if you leave Lightspeed, you're going to pay more and take longer than what I offered. So clearly I must have misunderstood something.
And it's that level of certainty that then makes the client go, well, no human being, and they know it intrinsically. They don't know it consciously. They know it subconsciously. I've never seen a human being in my life exhibit that level of confidence that wasn't sure of the answer. Can you run a 40 in under 4.5? Yes, I can. Okay, they didn't go, well, on the right day with the right cleats, I probably could. No, just, yes, yeah, that guy's done it, okay? The same way if somebody says, well, I'm not sure if this is gonna get me where, sir, there's no question of if it's going to, is it gonna get you where, no, you're gonna have to get you where you need to go, but is this the vehicle that gets you? That there's no shadow of a doubt, 100%. Otherwise, I'd have to sit here and tell you that Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Damon John, and the rest of them are all not successful entrepreneurs. And I can't do that because they are, and they're on Lightspeed. So it's not—
Yeah, what do you think they figured out? They didn't catch something you will? Like, yeah, everybody got screwed except you. You're not gonna do it?
You wanna know the difference? You know what? You wanna use something? You know what the difference is between Grant Cardone, Damon John, Tony Robbins, and you, sir? What? When I told them this was the solution, they didn't flinch about $90,000. They asked me how quickly they could get in the studio. They didn't flinch about the money. I understand that maybe this is a tall order, what I'm asking you to spend, but I'm not asking you to spend it. This is what it costs to get admission to the game. So if you want to be a part of that ecosystem that's making that kind of money, right now, you're saying, man, I wish I could be a part of that. Yes or no? Okay, yes. There's a cost of entry to get there. Would you agree or disagree with that statement? Yes or no? Okay. Do you believe that all those guys have got it wrong? No. Okay, well, they're here. So really the question is, what do you believe they have that you don't? Well, it was the low-hanging fruit to simply pull the trigger and go there. They were not afraid of losing the 30 grand. You're afraid of losing the 30 grand. That's the only difference.